Now, good morning everyone. I'm just walking back from the Bureau de Change. I've just picked up the Euros for our trip, Athens to the Alps. I'll leave a link in the description. I'd just like to address the elephant in the room. And I had a comment on my Facebook, one of the Facebook comments last week, and it basically said, e-bikes aren't cycling. Now, I just want to address a few myths associated with this comment. You know, each to their own, but there is a bit of a misconception about e-bikes, which I would just like to address in this short video. Now, firstly, I'm going to run over the differences between e-bikes and where some of this confusion may arise. Now, the e-bikes we have are mid-drive e-bikes, so basically what that means is the motor is connected to our crank. They are pedal assist, which means basically we have to pedal all the time, otherwise we stop. So in Australia, which is pretty much, I would say, the same throughout the world, the laws basically say an electric bicycle is a bicycle that you have to pedal. It doesn't have a throttle, and it can't do, or the motor cuts out after 25 kilometers an hour. And that is exactly what our bikes are, electric bicycles. Now, the other misconception is that they're the other types of e-bikes, which I consider aren't e-bikes, they're electric motorcycles. Now, they can be bicycles, normal bicycles, that have been converted to electric motorbikes. And there are the full-blown factory-made electric motorbikes. And the difference is that these bikes have throttles. So you don't need to pedal. You basically use the throttle. And a lot of people that make these comments have this misconception that electric bicycles have throttles. Well, no, they don't. They're pedal assist bicycles. So that's misconception or myth number one. Now, the second myth is you don't get exercise on an e-bike, on an electric bicycle. Well, actually, yes, you do, because your legs are still going up and down. Now, we travel long distances on our electric bicycles, and basically we have them, obviously we need to manage the battery to make sure that where we're going, we have enough power to get there. We carry all our gear with us. So basically our legs are always going up and down. We have the assist, which there's different levels of assist, and normally that assist is on the lowest level, so what we call eco. And we may knock it up, well, we do knock it up going uphill, where we get more assist, so obviously it makes the hills easier. And that sort of level is about level 3, which is what we call active. Now, the advantages of, now, don't get me wrong, I have cycled long distance cycle tours on normal bikes. I started bicycle touring back in 2010/12, and I did it on a normal bike. You didn't have electric bicycles back then. I've done it on a normal bike. I've cycled Normandy, and I've cycled Greece back to the UK. So I have done it on a normal bike. And you know, I'm up there now, I'm up at 60, and I want a bit of comfort. And so I've had my bike 7 years now, and I love it. And I'll be honest with you, bicycle touring on an electric bike is far more enjoyable than doing it on a normal bike. And it's not the flats, it's the hills. Because when you're on the flat, you can maybe push 25 k's an hour, but your motor cuts out and you still have to pedal. So that's a big difference. Now, electric bicycles open up the world to a lot of people that would love to cycle, that maybe don't have the fitness through injury. They're getting old, like I say, I'm up there at 60, but they're older, people who would love to cycle and they just want a bit of that extra comfort. So that is where electric bicycles come into their own. But for all those naysayers, and another thing that I've had is people have stopped me in the street on our e-bikes, and we've been on like a 50-60k trip camping, and they've said, oh, that's cheating. Well, I'd just like to highlight that it's taking the escalator rather than the stairs cheating, and it's taking the lift rather than the stairs cheating. Now I'm just walking back from the shopping centre after collecting my euros, and it's about 2 kilometres. I could have taken the car, but I'm walking. So if I'd have taken the car, would I be cheating? And the answer that most people would say is no. So electric bicycles are not cheating. They just open up a world of cycling to a lot of people that may not have been able to do it in the past. So just a quick video. I hope it sounds positive. I don't want it to sound like a rant. And we're looking forward to our trip. We leave in a few days. This time next week we'll be probably sipping Metaxa brandy in Athens. So until then, we'll see you then. See you there. Take care. If you've in, please like and comment if you agree or disagree with this video. It's great to have a bit of discussion over these things, but to open up some of the myths and misconceptions associated with e-bikes. And we'll see you in the next one.